Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? It's Stormybman, and I am back. Welcoming you to Nerds on Culture with Stormybman for this Monday, March 30th, 2026. This is number 157 in the series of Nerds as we bring a part 2 to our last episode's Avengers Doomsday leaks discussion, part 2. I want to say welcome everybody that's out there. Please smash the like button as you come into the building and join us for another round of Avengers talk, because the film will open later this year. There's discussion about the date being moved up because Dune Part 3 will be opening in the later portion of the year. I think that's December that they had originally set Doomsday 4, and they don't want to cross the dates up and split the audiences and the proceeds. So Marvel is thinking about moving the show up a little bit, and we'll find out as we go through this year of 2026. But it's going to be a grand opportunity for Marvel Studios to turn things around with this Phase 6 as we look ahead to what's happening. We have Spider-Man Brand New Day coming up in July, and those will be the two Marvel releases for the year. And this evening's show, like I said, is a part 2. If you caught the previous episode, we talked about some Avengers leaks from a very reputed content creator and channel, The Cosmic Wonder. His link and the link for his channel is in the chat. It's in the description box, excuse me. And I want to just say to you guys that for us geeks, we can get sourced material from a number of places, but this is someone who's been out there for a duration and is a trusted channel with sourced material. And, as a community, we would like to get some shine on others, just like they may shine us to dark spots that we haven't ventured into. With that being said, I'm going to introduce my partner and co-host of the show. We got Drew Titan in the building with me this evening, and he's coming in, and I know he's every bit as excited as I am for some more Avengers talk. What's going on with you, Drew? How you doing this evening?
Man, I'm doing great, relaxing. I'm on vacation, and to get to this nerd talk.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
time it is, man. You know what time it is. This is great, man. This is great. Um, you already know why I appreciate this. I appreciate this because it's filling a certain phase in Marvel that almost ruined a decade of work. And I mean that I can't grind that axe anymore. And even with it's funny how something as over the top and fourth wall breaking, something like Deadpool, which was action but comedy but action, because there's such in a sense an unconditional love for that character. How they was able to bring him in to bridge the gap between Sony and everyone else, and now you get to jumble up and mix up the universes and combine them, and they're legitimately going to fix everything. And we're bringing it back to there'll be some elements of comedy in it, but it's more of a serious things. We're gonna see a lot of changes to characters we like. You're gonna see a lot of a lot of character losses that some may shock us. A lot of turns, a lot of heel turns, and we're gonna get probably a good 5 or 6 movies out of this. And this is great. This is a great reset to the game. I appreciate it. Thank you for Marvel Studios listening to us, because they tried to swindle us and say, "Hey, man, you guys are just comic book readers, and as long as you see your character flying around on the silver screen, y'all just buy the product." And we showed them what was what. We showed them, hey, Phase 4, y'all ain't getting a dime. It almost killed a decade of work. So I appreciate this, and we're here, and I'm excited that they listened. They got some new writers. They fired the people, the woke agenda. They got rid of them. Thank you. Get them out of here. And I can't wait to see what's going on. I see everyone in the chat. Smash the like button. And oh yeah, make sure you make the lateral move to Rumble, because we're going to continue on Rumble. The lateral move where Miguel can't mess with us. I see all of you in the chat. Make sure you, Stormy, you got the Rumble link in the chat?
If it isn't there, give me a quick moment, and I'm going to place it.
Yeah, put it there and pin it. I see you, Mr. Shelton. T. Berry, welcome down. Van Howder, Columbia, Adrian Vet. I see all of y'all. Yup.
Yeah, because at the 15-minute mark or less, we are going to make the move. And I have to tell you guys, this is the best thing that we can do to remain independent, huh? Independent of creativity, independent of expression, and also thought. So please, when you have a chance, always opt to exercise that, because we're in a state and place in our society that even the higher ups, they're trying to take that away from you. And if you allow yourselves to be lulled to sleep, you can find certain liberties just disappearing.
Right.
And you look up and you wonder, like, hey, how did these metal bracelets get on my wrists? And you find yourself led back into captivity. So it's hey, when we speak certain truths out here, it's for a reason and purpose, and there's a duality to it. It's once always about maybe the subject at hand, but when you look deeper, it can go further deeper because anything of substance has depth to it. And you have to learn to understand that. Stop being sensory based, be intelligence based because your sensories can fool you. Huh? You ever been somewhere and you're doing something, and next thing you know, you feel something hot and you realize you burn yourself, but you may not
Right.
have felt the sensation because it was so light that it wasn't until it got to a certain level that you feel it. And he's like, oh, all of a sudden now I got a burn on my arm or my leg, on my knee, whatever. That's how that happens.
Right.
But if you're operating from the noggin, as my granddad used to say, then you have a different type of sensory. And that sometimes help you evade those other instances where things can get you and sneak and creep up on you. You see, even what I just said, that has nothing to do with necessarily the subject at hand, but it has everything to do with the subject at hand. It has everything to do with what we do when we present content to you all. Most definitely.
Real talk.
So, but yeah, I'm excited for this show, Drew, because we had so much going in the last episode that we got
Yep. Hold
toward
on, let me
the end. It was like we ran out of time.
hold on one second, Storm.
And this is excellent because the countdown is happening. So, yeah. Salute to Colombia out there who's been placing the links over on Rumble. Appreciate you for that. Thank you for your help and assistance. Yeah. In a moment, I'll just take it over there at Rumble. We've got Mr. Cheeks, Everyday Highs out there. Drew pulling double duty. We got Universal Truth out there. Rod Neal, LPRN. Bernard, what's happening? We need more of you to head over there because the time is growing near. In this YT studio, we've got J Man out there, Adrian Viet, Jimmy Bernard. Welcome down, Van Houder. What's good with you? Appreciate that message you dropped in my content earlier. T Berry, what's happening? Mr. Shelton is over there. And yeah, so without much more delay, we're getting ready to pack this up and head right on over to Rumble, you guys. So know that the broadcast will be ending here in about 15 seconds. So head on over to Rumble. We'll give you time. But this is ending here.